Hi everyone, this is part 2 of our predicting video. So I'm just going to briefly go over what we already did just to remind you. You can always go back to the other video as well to just remind yourself of how to do these, but I'm going to go over a little bit and then you guys are going to try some on your own within our Edpuzzle, and there'll be multiple choice questions that you'll be able to see your answer very quickly whether you're right or wrong. So let's just start up top. We've got our bake shop. The only difference here is they don't tell you how many people were actually surveyed. So you just have to add these all together first. That'll give you your bottom number of all of your fractions. So if you jump down to letter C, this one is a little bit different. That's why I want to do it. So what percent did not report raspberry as their favorite type of pie? Well, we know there's 125 people by adding up everything in the table. And how many did not report raspberry? Which means you add everybody together but raspberry. So that gives us 100 out of that 125. So again, on the other video, if you do 100 divided by 125, that'll give us our decimal, which is 0.8. And if you forgot how to change it to a percent, you multiply by 100. So 80% of the people surveyed did not report raspberry as their favorite type of pie. So letter D is our prediction part. Remember, we use what we know or we're given to make a prediction. So we know we're trying to predict out of 600 people. And we know 125 people were surveyed in our table. How many would you expect to say their favorite pie is apple or blueberry? So if you look at your table here, we want apple or blueberry. So we need to take both of those two and add them together. So that gives us 49. From here, you just cross multiply again. So 125x equals 29,400 and divide by 125 to get about 235 people. So we might have to round a little bit, but about 235 people out of those 600 we would say like apple or blueberry based on what we already know. So what I want you guys to try here is if I go down to this Bayview Middle School, this is the table that I want you to try to figure out the answers to these questions with. So for letter A, you're trying to find the percent that favor the Marlins. Letter B, find the percent that did not report the Dolphins as their favorite. Letter C, what percent favor the Seahawks or the Sharks? So remember to add those two together. And letter D, predict out of 1,400 students in the school, how many would you expect to choose the Penguins as their favorite mascot? So make sure you use the table with your left fraction and set it equal to your x over 1,400. If you have any questions on the answers once you solve them in your Edpuzzle, make sure to send me an email so I can give you a more in-depth explanation.